What's going down, everybody? It's your boy, That Guy Mile High, tuning back in for episode 35 of the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. Gang. You know what I'm saying? We in here, baby. It's episode 35. We are breaking odds right now. Some people didn't believe that we could continue to do this 5 days a week and be consistent with it.
They doubted you?
There's doubters, bro. Doubters.
Yeah.
And you know what? And the doubters come from within, the closest of your kin.
Of
you know what I'm
course.
saying? It's always
that's
always
always
people
comes from.
closest to you. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
I've been telling you that for a long time.
Oh, for sure. You know, we've always had this conversation. But, you know, shout out to all of the people who was doubting and don't trust the process, because I'm not stopping. It is what it is. But yeah, let's get this started. You know, it's Friday. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? How you guys doing? We got Turner One Take. We got Eric. How y'all doing today, bro?
Well, good, bro. Like you said, it's Friday. I'm ready for the weekend. Still working, but God damn it, another week under the belt.
Another week
Shit,
under
I'm
the
good,
belt.
bro. I was recording. I came to do the show. I'm going back to record. When
that's
I'm done.
Oh, yeah, you
bro.
off today, huh?
Yeah.
Bro, we got a link.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I gotta go after I leave here. I gotta go take the kids and wife to work, and then I'll be kicking it with my brother. That's pretty much it. And wait until everybody get off of school and work.
I hear you. Yeah, shit.
Gotta make some shit happen, bro. I'm with it. All right, let's make some happen.
Yes, sir.
Be ready for some new music. I'm just saying. Yo, let's get this started with some jokes, though. I got some jokes. You got some jokes?
All right, I got a couple.
All right, cool. I got
Yeah.
some jokes, bro.
Let's hear it.
All right, what do you call one bowl between three tokers?
I don't know.
Malnutrition. Smoke your own, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't see no passing on this show. We smoke our own on this show. Even Eric the ninja back there got his own when he want to.
That's facts. I
You
don't think we had a pass on the show yet. Not that
Nah.
I've seen.
The
I don't
only
think so.
time there's ever been some passes on this channel is on some interviews, and it was in the very beginning, but then
And
it
it
was
stopped
real
doing it.
quick. It
Yeah.
was just like, you know what? It's
Yeah.
COVID.
You know, hey,
Smoke your own.
Hey, I'm low key capping. What was the nigga that was here? The cool nigga.
Oh, Josh,
Josh.
from High Grade. Shout out High
Nigga,
Grade.
me and him swapped blunts like once.
Oh, did y'all
Okay,
when
yeah.
he came?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
So
it
that's the
happened
one
once.
time
Yeah.
then. It's the one time.
And it didn't even make a full
It
rotation.
did, right, it did make a full rotation. It stopped right there.
Nah, we just, because the thing was, he sparked his before I sparked mine.
So you tried his.
and he
passed
sparked
it.
and he passed it
And
to
Josh
me.
Josh is a cool dude too.
Yeah.
Like he's genuine. Like he sparked a blunt. and
Yeah,
there's
so
people-
I was like,
You want
cool.
this?
Yeah.
I hit
We
it.
hit this? Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Josh.
I didn't pass it over to Jacob because I'm like,
All right, I got another joke.
Let's hear it.
How many potheads does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know.
a gang.
Are you sure?
Nah,
I don't know. We never figured it out. We got lighters.
fuck.
We figured it out. We just everybody spark your lighter.
Speaking of
I got
lighters,
one.
I'm sparking my shit.
Go for it.
Did you hear about the guitar that got baked?
Huh?
I didn't. What happened to it?
It was highly strung.
It was.
Guitars, strings.
Oh, yep. I got you. It's clever, sir. It's clever. I got one. This one's gonna be a little touchy for some of y'all. I'm gonna just fair warn you.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little touchy for some of y'all. Okay?
Yeah.
Maybe not in this room, but for some of y'all out there, it's gonna be a little touchy.
This nigga's crazy.
What do you
man.
call a stoner that just broke up with his girlfriend?
Oh. I forgot, but what is it?
You got one?
Nigga, I'm just laughing. I don't know.
Homeless.
Get him out the house.
Woo! Playing into those stereotypes. Some of y'all stoners need to go ahead and
hell
get some shit cracking. I'm just saying. Get some
Okay.
shit cracking.
I got one more. What do stoners use to go hunting?
Ooh. I don't know.
High-powered rifles.
This nigga's crazy. Bro, the funny part about your jokes is, like, right before you say it, you do, like, this little chuckle.
he laughs right
Yeah,
before him.
yeah.
He like
Because they're
preemptively
so
gets.
stupid.
That shit funny as fuck, bro.
All right. I got one last one and we'll move on. What is the difference between a drunk and a stoner at a stop sign?
I have no idea.
You got one? The drunk guy runs it and the stoner waits for it to turn green. Gang.
Oh, that's
And you know you've been there. You know you've been there. Oh man.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on this Friday. It's a beautiful Friday. It's supposed to be actually kind of nice here in Denver. You know,
Weather warming up. I haven't been
not
paying
necessarily
attention.
warming
Yeah,
up, but it's gonna be like how it was yesterday. You know,
Oh, yeah,
where it
yeah,
was
yeah.
warmer than it has been.
right.
It's supposed to snow again tomorrow though, so
It's all good.
short lived. short-lived. I know. Look, Turner's just like, man,
no, I'm over.
bullshit.
Yeah, like I said, I hate the snow, bro, but I could deal with the cold. It's the snow that I'm over.
Yeah.
Me too.
I feel the
Look,
same
you
way.
know what? I hate the snow and everything and the cold, and I don't like any of it.
Yeah.
I like the cold
winter.
just because I like the winter clothes better.
Yeah, the
only
hoodies
reason.
and
I
all
could.
that.
I'd rather have
Jackets.
fall. Give me fall and spring. You know what I'm saying?
Fall is the best.
Fall's my
season.
favorite. Yeah, absolutely.
Give me
Hands
fall and
down.
spring.
Hands
But
down.
not bro. Look, if we were actually getting the snow that justified the the temperature,
Like,
you know,
it should be
it's-
snowing. It's
it's
cold
been
out.
like negatives and shit, and
No
we
snow.
ain't got no snow.
Just
Like
cold.
I'm just used to like seeing shit on the ground, like white stuff on the ground.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Winter wonderland and shit. When we have these types of temperatures,
Mm-hmm.
and it just ain't been that way. It's just been cold as fuck for no reason.
Yeah.
And then we get the snow. It's like
I wish the
little
snow
sprinkles.
wouldn't stick to the sidewalks and streets.
Yeah,
It
it just be
just-
it'd be
just like
salt
that.
baying and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what,
Snow bait.
yeah. Oh man. So yo, what would you say if I told you that in 2024 was it 2024 when we go to do our re-election of the president that The Rock is going to be on there as an option
I wouldn't be
Dwayne
surprised.
Johnson.
I wouldn't be surprised.
as a Green Party.
And he'd probably
He's
win.
gonna be the Green Party. Well, I don't know.
I don't know about a win, bro.
Look, and you want to know why I feel look, and this article brought up some very interesting shit too. Is okay, he's not representing a party that's a power player, right? It's not the Democrats or the Republicans.
Oh, you said the Green Party.
He's gonna be representing
by the way-
independent, right?
which,
So
by
like
the
the
way,
Green Party.
I don't think any president outside of Republic.
Nah, they
Republican
haven't.
wins
We
one.
haven't.
No, yeah.
So
that-
one,
that's
that's,
the
a
factor.
big hurdle.
That's a-
yeah, that's a
it's
huge
huge.
hurdle right there. Is to even be considered to be like a president that wasn't a
Them
Republican
niggas
or
is
Democrat
spending
to
money
even get
running
it.
for no reason. Goddamn.
But then the other thing is, do y'all think that he has the skin thick enough to deal with like that? You got to think like the politicians and just the politic world is dirty. Like they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't fight fair. It's
Hell
gloves
nah,
off.
everything goes. Yeah,
you
hell
know what
no,
I'm
there's
saying?
no
Motherfuckers
rules.
is investigating you and shit without you knowing, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be doing all sorts of crazy shit to get some dirt on you and just slander your name during these processes and everything else. Do you think that he could like hold his own in that climate?
I believe so. I'm sure if he does, he's gonna do his due diligence on what he should do and what needs to disappear maybe from the internet, so they can't
Yeah.
find anything. Who knows?
I
But
just feel like it's the internet. Like once it's there, it's there,
Yeah,
bro.
that's facts.
Like,
but how? But I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. I feel like what's gonna end up happening, he's gonna end up being like a puppet,
Okay.
like real shit. Like I just don't know that Dwayne Johnson has enough political background to be able to like
None.
hold his
He has
own
none.
in like a presidential situation. Like maybe if this was like the mayor or a governor situation, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like sure, you know what, hands down, you're probably gonna win that state.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it'd be a
Right.
question about it.
Right.
But you're talking the president of the United States, bro.
Bro, Donald Trump was just the president. of the
Yeah,
United
but
States.
Donald Trump
Bro,
was a different breed. Let's just be real.
Different breed, and then we talking about, bro. Like I don't think people realize how much it takes to fund these campaigns.
Yeah,
Nobody is
no one talks
funding
about
this
it.
for
and
these
and
people.
big key factor,
Donald Trump
ran as
had
a
that.
Republican. And he
As a
ran-
Republican with more money than probably anybody that ever ran for president before. Like you gotta understand, bro. The president's salary ain't shit. Donald Trump was getting more money before.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But he had the money to campaign that shit the right way,
Right.
to get America on his side, to get them to know who he is. The Rock, bro. I don't think he has enough money to fund to where America's gonna like see him every day all over the place, like Donald Trump.
facts.
Like
Yeah, he was
that's a
everywhere.
different person, bro.
It was just a different breed, bro. Like
Yeah.
I said, that's the one thing you got to give to Donald Trump. Like he's done some shit that we've never seen.
Right.
We had 4 years of just uncertainty and
He
like
shook it up.
no idea of what was gonna happen tomorrow.
Right.
Like
As
you know
a-
what I'm
as
saying?
a
Like we weren't even
businessman-
looking to
as a
like years ahead. It
businessman,
was
bro.
like, all right, what's gonna happen today?
Yeah.
As a businessman, you gotta fuck with him. But as a person and as a president, it's like, fuck off,
Yeah,
bro.
no.
You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? But
Facts.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I just don't know if
Yeah, see, I don't know either. Who
if
knows, bro?
Dwayne Johnson's got it, bro. To be the president, that's just different. Like I said, I think
he's
that
too fucking gentle and nice.
the gentle
You know what I'm
giant and
saying?
shit, the BFG,
Motherfuckers-
big
motherfuckers
friendly
popular,
giant.
Motherfuckers be running over his ass all day. People be all in his ear, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just think he's gonna end up being like a puppet. Like I just don't think that he would get in and have any real significant
Just
like
do what you're
ideas
told.
or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of his ideas would be planted because of the people around him,
He'd be
not so
asking,
much
hey,
himself.
Hey, bro, what should I do? Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, just leaning way too much on advisors. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, to me, it just sounds like another publicity stunt. To be real,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is just like becoming the wave. Like, all right, cool. If we could get a familiar face on, you know, to represent and be the center of attention, we'll be good. You know, kind of like the whole situation with like Magic Johnson and that.
Kanye and shit.
Yeah, everybody but like Magic with the baseball team, like he owns like 1% of that fucking team, but he's the face of it. You know what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers they like, you know, sell it to the public like he owns it. Like, no,
Yeah.
he got a little
small piece.
sliver.
Calling no shots.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and again, yeah, like you said, Kanye and some of the shit he's doing, like, you just like, there's not a whole lot of, I feel like, originality coming from those the faces.
For sure.
So much as it's just the people behind who are like, we're gonna let you be the face,
Right.
and this is what we're gonna do. This is our agenda. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like, and the Green Party even said, for him to even be able to be a successful candidate for them, he would have to not only be able to represent the billionaires and like, you know, the 1%, but then still be able to represent the rest of the world, you know, and the rest of the population. So at that you know, that's right there to me just says they have an agenda already. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like another situation, a puppet master, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for real. But moving on, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing else you can say. I just was curious about what y'all thought about that shit, honestly.
I knew that was gonna happen though.
Yeah,
eventually,
so it was kind of, I don't know, it was odd. But anyways, mid-pack of the day.
Let's hear it.
Y'all already know who the mid-pack of the day is, man. Did y'all see so we were talking about the Texas governor that dipped
he
out, right?
bounced.
Or mayor or whatever.
Oh,
the fuck
I
he
know what
was.
he's about
The
to say
senator.
And then
now.
he came back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, he went to fucking Cancun, bro.
Nigga, they got a picture of this nigga on the airplane.
Bruh, they have
I
pictures
saw
of
him
this
at the
motherfucker
airport.
at the
Yeah.
airport,
Yeah,
on the
that's what I
plane,
saw. Yeah.
in Cancun.
Damn.
Like, they was
Oh,
like, you know
shit.
what? We gonna spot you. We gonna spot you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You the center of attention, my nigga. Like, this is it.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. And remember, we were talking about it yesterday, and I went back and just to double check what he had said, and literally, it was worse than what we were saying. Like, he really did just say fuck off. It was like, yo, the strong will survive, the weak will perish. Like, get with
Get in
it.
where
Stop
he fit
asking for handouts.
Yeah.
It's not the government's job or my job to, you know, help you.
Right.
Literally. Like, that
He
was
really said, "Fuck you, Texas."
yeah,
I'm going to Cancun,
bruh.
Bro,
Literally.
I think I seen the exact quote. He said, "Quit crying."
Yeah, bruh. Literally. Like, he was on Twitter
Quit
with
crying.
this shit, fucking everything. But yeah, he literally was just like, yo, like, you know, why are you sitting here basically begging for shit, not getting up and doing stuff to protect your family and make sure that they're safe and have heat and water and blah, 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 blah. Like, bro, it's not that people aren't trying to do this, but this is some shit that no one's ever had to go through in Texas.
hell
Like,
no.
this was some new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the point that, like, it was so funny that I was seeing articles that there was people who had just bought brand new trucks, like F-150 Ford, the CEO, like, is capitalizing on this situation and being like, I wish everyone had the new F-150, you know, hybrid fucking with the generator built in situation. Because there was actually people in some of these towns that were using their trucks to generate, like,
shit.
to
Okay. Yeah,
power their lights or their heaters or their, you know, appliances and shit like that. And yeah, it's just like a crazy situation, bro. Like, to sit there and see, like, not only are people capitalizing on the idea of, like, people like struggling, even if it was you trying to highlight something good, for you to say, oh, I just wish everyone had one. Give them one.
Yeah.
Tell everyone to go down to the motherfucking dealership and get one.
Yep. That's right.
If you are in these areas, we need you to come down to the dealership and
We got
it's
one
on
for
us.
you.
You know what
That's
I'm
right.
saying?
Yep.
You got a dealer car so you can use it till this shit's done.
Hell yeah.
You know, whatever. Like, don't sit there and, like, put it in, like, you know what I'm saying? You just
I don't know what
capitalize.
to tell
and,
you.
like,
And capitalize
yeah.
off the disaster.
Yeah,
bro.
and then you got this motherfucker going to Cancun and shit while the rest of his people,
Yep.
you know, who voted for him, you know what I'm saying? Sitting there.
Now let's see what
"Oh,
the
I'm
people
on the
do. I'm
beach,"
interested
you know,
to see
like-
what the people are.
I'm curious to see what the government
Like,
does, because now
exactly.
the Democrats down there in Texas want his head. They want it on a picket.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So mid pack
for
of the
it.
day,
Yeah.
man, you are an asshole.
An asshole, bro.
Asshole. You know what I'm saying? So
gaping asshole.
Yeah, fuck Ted Cruz, bro. Ted Cancun Cruz. Fuck him. He can suck some dick. I don't give a fuck.
Facts.
He need to go to jail. Fuck jail. He need to go to prison.
Yeah.
Send his ass to
Yeah,
prison.
that
You know what
nigga
I'm
tripping.
saying? Because that's some bullshit. And take all his motherfucking money.
For real.
Take his money, send his ass to jail.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. But yeah, let's move on, man. Just some better shit. Fuck that mid-pack motherfucker. The NFL, they are exploring cannabis finally.
God damn it.
Oh, we need some clappy hands for the NFL, please. Hey, NFL. They are exploring how marijuana, and more specifically CBD, can help replace or be an alternative to opiate use or opiate, prescriptions and stuff or whatever, prescriptions.
Jesus.
But yeah, that's dope. It's about goddamn time.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real, football is one of the more, physical
sports.
sports out of all the sports we
time.
like to watch.
Yep.
So I think it's only due time that they finally are starting to put this into perspective for themselves, for the players, the community, on how realistic and how viable it is to actually start to use cannabis as alternative medicine for their players. You know what I'm saying? And even if it does just come down to just, CBD use or whatever, because they didn't say only CBD. That's just the main focus right now, but they did say that it's not limited. Okay. So there are, the capabilities or options because there's tons, hundreds that we've discovered already. Different chemical compounds and all that stuff and shit involved with cannabis and cannabinoids and all this shit. But there's more to come. Like we haven't found them all.
There's a lot more to come.
There's a lot more to come. Like we haven't even scratched the surface really. So I'm excited because this is going to change the game. And something else that they're going to focus on too. I can actually tell you what the three main focuses are. So the first, area of interest is, like I said, the therapeutic role of, CBD or, just cannabis in general on their players. The next part of that, though, is the impact of their performance. So whether that is a bad, impact or a good impact, like they want to know
it enhances
what is the difference between players that use and players that don't.
Okay.
Right. So that's something else that they're really curious about. And then the other option, or not option, but focus is the therapeutic role of cannabis when, post surgeries and, like the big injuries.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and
yeah,
using
yeah.
it as like a recovery
I like that
option. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, really cool, man. And like a pain management option, obviously, but that still kind of ties into the first part of what they're looking
For
at
sure.
as well. But again, I'm excited.
Yes.
You go NFL. You guys are finally making headway in some shit that we need you
Hell
to.
yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah,
But yeah, so I'm excited. So not a whole lot there. It's just getting announced or started. So I'm sure there'll just be more developments and articles about this.
So NBA and the NFL are doing this.
Yep.
Now.
And I want to say the MLB baseball,
was
they've
a
already
good
stopped testing for that a
did
while
they?
ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't think they test for marijuana at all in baseball.
Word.
So yeah, super dope. And I'm sure there's gonna be some other major sports leagues and stuff that will follow.
Follow suit,
and
for
I'm
sure.
sure there's probably even ones that we don't follow that have already kind
already
of
doing
taken
it.
those progressive steps,
Yep.
and we just haven't heard of it because we don't follow that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, moving on. So we got a CEO that's being charged for basically a processing scheme. So you know how there's like all these little like companies popping up on the internet, whether it's delivery or shipment companies that are willing to ship you shit illegally, technically.
Yeah. There's one that's
There's
booming
some
right
that are starting. Yeah, there's definitely. I'm not gonna name no names.
nothing.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all need to be careful because they are watching. Because they just caught this dude who was a part of. He was a CEO of this company called Ease or something like that. I think that's how you say it. EAZE. But it was basically a delivery company, and he was basically caught tricking the banks into processing over $100 million in credit card and debit card payments because it's illegal.
Yeah.
In certain, like some places don't have a delivery situation, and the ones that do, there's really strict rules on, how money is going to be transferred and how it
Absolutely.
needs to be transferred and stuff like that. And a lot of these states do not have credit card or debit card options.
Yeah, for delivery.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's usually cash,
Yep.
on delivery, stuff like that. And then the ones that do like some sort of card situation, it's usually processed not in your traditional like credit card or debit card fashion. It's ran like an ATM, basically.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
more of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
an
yeah.
ATM transaction rather than an actual debit or credit card transaction.
Is that how he did it, or that's
he was doing it like the real traditional way,
and he
that's
just
how they
made
were
the
able to
base
see
think
it.
that it was all legit,
Right?
The process, okay,
right. So, and that's where he fucked up.
Okay,
Because I'm pretty sure this is in Cali. Yeah, it was in California. So there's hella people delivering in Cali. I think they were one of the first states that had like a delivery situation, you know, or at least was looking the other way to that shit.
Right.
So, but yeah, so had he just kind of had a different method of collecting payments,
$100
would
million
have been a little bit different. Yeah. And that's why he got fucking flagged. It was probably like, oh, what the fuck is this?
$100 million.
Motherfucker making money. Who is this?
Yeah, quick.
Who is this? So be careful out there, man. If you are, you know, ordering from your favorite spots or companies or whatever, you know, be aware that they might have some problems and
know what you're
in the
getting yourself
future,
into.
and you may be looked at too. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be careful when you're buying shit when you know it's one in a legal way. Because anything that goes through the mail right now is illegal unless it's hemp derived, like CBD stuff, or, you know, the shit that falls in hemp. If it falls into the category of cannabis at all,
It's illegal.
it's illegal to ship it.
You can't do that.
So if you're getting it in the mail, just know that you're getting it illegally. If it goes over a state line right now, that's illegal in any fashion, whether it's a plane, a car, a boat. It doesn't fucking matter. It's illegal. So just beware. You dig what I'm saying? That's all I can say to that, because there's nothing else I can say. But in other news, did y'all hear about the third stimulus package?
Nope, I haven't
Cool.
heard
Well,
nothing.
they're trying to do a third stimmy. I'm not exactly sure what this one's going to be about. But part of that stimulus package that I did hear about and caught my interest was the minimum wage raise. It's supposed to go like 15.
I thought it already did.
I don't think it went like into effect. I think it didn't really quite pass because we're still talking about it. So, but the reason I bring it up is because the cannabis industry, I feel like, is already kind of there. You know, we've talked about wages, especially if you're on the retail side. If you're a bud tender, you know, your average pay is between like 13 and 15 already. And then most of these places allow you to make tips. Right. So depending on how good of a bud tender you are as an individual or your squad is as a whole,
You cash out.
you know what I'm saying? You could be making $16, $17, $18 an hour and shit very easily.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know, because when I used to bud tend, I was making a couple $100s a day sometimes. Like, great tips. You dig what I'm saying? So,
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, it was nice. That was the one benefit to being a bud tender, bro. And at the place I was at Kind Love at the time, the tips weren't pooled. So you as an individual, like whatever you did as an individual, that's you, pimp.
Yep,
You that good. You that good. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so I used to be all right. You know what I'm saying? I used to make some pretty good money. But yeah, that's you know, something that I was just kind of curious about. Like, again, back to if you're looking for a job that's paying decent and growing, an industry that's not going anywhere.
That's right.
Get your badge. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I was actually just on the website earlier this week looking at like the badges and stuff. And here in Colorado, I didn't realize that the beginning of last year, they changed the badging structure. So it used to be key badges and support badges. Now it's just one badge. You're just a licensed employee to work in the industry, period.
And how do you get your badge? Is it easy for people that don't know?
Yeah, so basically you just go to your state's website. Here in Colorado, you just go to the state website. There's a marijuana tab, literally just says marijuana on the Colorado government site. Hit it. And there's usually a tab in that says something, you know, along the lines of like applications or license application or something of, you know, you'll know. Click that and then the form will pop up, or the directions, and download the PDF. You can either print it and do a drop off, or they allow you to mail it in, or they allow you to email it as well too.
How much is it?
$100 now. And that's what I was just getting to. So it used to be the support badge used to be like $75 or something like that to get. The key badges used to be like $250, and now it's $100 for the license period, and then file all the shit. You also, though, you now have to get your own fingerprints from a third party. Okay. Because they used to offer fingerprints in the offices, but since the offices aren't open because of COVID, you got to go do your third party fingerprints and submit those, or the receipt with your application and all that shit.
So what is that? Another $100 maybe?
That I'm not 100% sure. And I'm sure it's gonna vary based on where you are and the company you go to, and so that you know, just do your research on where you can get your fingerprints done and all that shit. But to get the license here in Colorado, it's $100. Fill out all your stuff. Make sure you fill it out right, and just as much as you can, because there's even like a tab that asks you about like your tattoos.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And it wants you to describe all your tattoos and shit like that. Like, just be as descriptive and like don't lie about shit. Because as soon as they find one discrepancy on your application and your like real life, you know, files and shit like that, because they don't look you up. They, you know what I'm saying? They got fucking access to everything. They won't look your ass up. They find one thing that doesn't match up or look right, or you didn't tell us this and you didn't divulge this information. That shit could very well disqualify you, and you will not get it. If you got any sort of problems with warrants, be careful, because they will arrest your ass. If you dead ass, if you got some problems with immigration, they will arrest your ass as well. Damn. Like, I'm dead ass. So be careful, because you're applying for a federal license, essentially. So they're going to look at you as a federal employee, and you're going through all the scrutiny. That's why they need the fingerprints, because they want to link you to any fucking crimes that you might have done. Look, real shit. Yeah. So just beware. I'm just saying, that's just what it is. That's real life. Yeah. But so we got 37 members of Congress asking Biden to issue a mass marijuana pardon ahead of the legalization. Basically just saying, you need to get all the people out of the feds that have nonviolent marijuana-only crimes. Yep. Fire. Just get them out. Yep. That shit is a waste of time, waste of money. Let's clear them out. Let's get these people back to their lives. Let's clean up people who've already went through the process and it's just lingering over their head. Let's give them an opportunity to clean up their shit. Facts. So they can get back on track and move on with their life, because that shit lingering over does stop you and hinder you from doing shit, getting jobs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So that's super dope. We'll hear more to come from that.
That needs to go
super fire. Yeah, we'll hear some more from that. There's not a whole lot to it. And right now it's just a whole bunch of statements from like the different Congress members that, basically just their take and why they feel so passionate about this situation and, all that. So we'll soon hear what Biden has to say to that and what his rebuttal is. And we got Michigan. They finally have some cannabis sales increases. January showed a 7% increase. Right. Y'all booming again. You moving back up in the world. Not a whole lot to that. Y'all just making some more money. I just want to acknowledge Michigan. Progress. I know there was some Michigan homies that was like, we got some gas out here, and I was like, I know. Everybody got gas. Everybody got trash. But I'm just saying, y'all got a little bit more trash than gas.
It's okay.
You know what I'm saying? But there's definitely gas there. You dig? But, they must have heard and seen the articles, and it must have made some people feel some kind of way. Yep. The sales went up. Yeah, so they stepped it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The residents at least showed up and bought some shit. Minnesota. Remember we were talking about the other day, Minnesota earlier in this week, they finally had a bill that was going to go into vote. Yep. It did go into vote. It passed that first committee. So now it's going to move on to the next. Right? Yeah, it's going to go, I think, to the House now or whatever. Yep. But yeah, it's moving. Minnesota, you're coming along fairly well. Hopefully you guys can keep pushing and progressing forward, and we'll see you on the other side. You dig what I'm saying? Yes. We'll see you on the other side. And now, our final story of the day. Bruh,
let's hear it.
We got Jamaica in the headline. Yeah. So, we were talking about, Jamaica having their cannabis crisis.
Oh, that's right.
Like a week ago or 2 weeks ago or whatever. Right? They're just having a shortage of cannabis. Well, there's some more stuff in here or not more stuff, but basically they're trying to fix the issue. And not only are they trying to fix the issue, but they're trying to become like the world's leader in affordable cannabis.
Okay.
Bruh. So there's a company down there. There's a few companies that were involved in Jamaica and had stake and property and was making investments to start capitalizing on this industry. But they kind of got scared and, even kind of pushed out a little bit. And now they're going to probably be rushing back. Yeah. But there was one that stayed, a Canadian and Jamaican fused company that's, doing their thing. They got some greenhouses and they're reporting an 80% decrease in like production costs. So
shit, God damn.
To produce a pound here, is roughly between, anywhere. It's $400 to $1,000, just depending on your setup and your situation and,
how many lights you have and all that.
Right. So it just depends. Yeah. So you're going to be in that $400 to $1,000 range for a pound production. And then you got here in Jamaica with that reduction, they're producing a pound for like $100, between like $80 and $100, bro. A whole pound.
Crazy. And this is supposed to be quality stuff too, right?
Yeah, they've got the capability of growing year round. So all it takes is for you to have the genetics, a little bit of knowledge, You know, and not saying that people in Jamaica don't have knowledge, because there's hella growers down there that are doing
killing it,
crazy
years.
shit.
Yeah.
But to, you know, give them the actual equipment to enhance that knowledge and actually put their knowledge to the test even further.
Right.
Like, I'm sure that we can be gas coming out of there. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
dope.
crazy. So yeah, but they're
gonna turn into
basically
a hub for the world type shit.
and that's what they're kind of doing, is trying to figure out like export import situations from Jamaica. So one, you know,
gonna
the
be
big
a wholesale.
corporations can
That's
come
dope.
in and, you know, set up
That's where they
shop
get
and
their
then
shit.
create, you know, obviously
That's fire.
a economy for Jamaica to thrive on. But yeah, on a world scale level,
Yeah.
like they literally said, like, oh, we'll be able to like provide the world with cheap cannabis. Like, we'll lead the world in that.
That's tight.
And they have the
fuck with that.
capability. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing that will stop them would probably be land at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna run out of land and shit. Like,
I don't think Jamaica's too big.
yeah, I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's an island. So I think at eventually
There's an end.
there'll be a point where you're gonna hit coast to coast. You dig what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
but outside of that though, man, like, they got the potential to be the hub.
That's
They
tight.
trying to do some shit that other countries have tried to do and couldn't do. Like Canada. Like, I think we all thought when Canada legalized it, they was gonna be like,
the go-to,
them goes.
the
Yeah,
run
like-
the world with cannabis type shit.
but they're not.
no,
Like, they have not quite figured out. Like, I think we have a better industry here in United States just as a whole than Canada does.
yeah,
You know, just because ours is, not saying that it's better, but it just seems to be more organized and seems to be kind of like less shit going down. Like, they've had a lot of ups and downs in the industry, from
Okay.
like shortages to, you know, price
Every
differences
problem
all
that-
over the
yeah.
place. You know what I'm saying? All these weird hurdles that like we didn't really have to face here.
right.
You know, and I think it was just because, one, we probably were able to just learn from them. Shout out to Canada, because we probably did learn a lot from y'all, you know, just to be real, even though y'all did learn a lot from us too, because we
Oh, yeah.
definitely had legal states way before they legalized
Yep.
fully. So,
They just went federally legal first. That's it. That's it.
but hell yeah, man. Shout out to you, Turner. Thank you for turning up with us today, this morning. Shout out to Eric.
Yes, sir.
We got
Appreciate you,
High
bro.
Grade. We got the Cuban crew over at Crystal Leaves. Make sure you stop in there. Let them know that Mile High sent you over from the Kush Coughfee Show. You know what I'm saying? How High TV, however you want to, you know what I'm saying? Announce it. Just make sure you like, comment, share, do all that good shit, because it's free to support. And shout out to Habana Extracts. My dog Eric, the ninja behind the
Yes,
the
sir.
camera and the mic back there.
Appreciate you,
And
bro.
the content creation studio. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all, without y'all, wouldn't be able to make this shit happen. It's episode 35 in the books. You dig what I'm saying? Be ready. The join button's almost ready. And I'm gonna start pushing that shit really tough next week, because the following week is the final week of season 1.
Hey,
Bro, we got
50
2
episodes.
more weeks of season. No. We got 4.
35. Yep.
4.
You're
We got
right.
4 more
4
weeks.
weeks. 1 month.
Yeah, we got a month. I thought that was coming fast. I was like, wait. Oh
Hold up.
shit, that's quick.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but we almost there regardless. But the join button will be done. We'll start pushing that super hard, because we're gonna start doing live streams in the morning. So if you want to watch the morning show early in the morning as we're recording it, bloopers and all the fuck ups and everything, you dig? You could do that. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably be, you know, just a small little join fee. We'll probably just have 1 tier for everybody, so it's affordable and obtainable for every one of you. You dig what I'm saying? And yeah, we'll get this shit cracking. I'll catch y'all later. There is no me without you. Always remember we live high, honest, intelligent, genuine, humble. Look yourself in the mirror and be like, God damn, I'm sexy. Because if you can't tell yourself that you're sexy, then somebody else shouldn't. And I fucked that up. But y'all have a good one. Peace.